These are called weeds, and most people pull it out, and it grows everywhere. They also call it onkruid, right? Because it grows pavements and just, it's a nuisance. But actually, it is so beneficial because it has nutritional value, which means you can eat it, and it has medicinal value, so you can use it as medicine. So I'm just going to go through a few of them, what they look like and what they do. Okay, so this one, I'm sure all of you know what this is. We call it sirangs, right? The scientific name is called oxalis or wood sorrel. So when we were smaller, we used to say the leaves are like 4-leaf clovers, but actually it's only 3. But it is a family of the clover. Now, sirangs, you can eat the leaves, the stems, and the flowers. They have white, pink, purple flowers. They are indigenous to South Africa. They have what you call oxalic acid, which is very rich, and it's very rich in vitamin C. So that's why there's that sour taste when you eat it. But it's actually very good for your stomach when you eat it. Okay? This plant is an amazing wound healing plant because of the rich vitamin C content in it. It also has other minerals in here as well. So on ships, they used to actually use this for the scurvy. And a form of scurvy today is shingles. So it is like those painful pimples on the skin, but it's actually a nerve issue. This you can use for that because of the contents and the medicinal properties in here. You can also use it for cuts, burns, scrapes, wounds, anything. That is what you can use.
But how would you use it?
Depending on what you want to use it for, you can make a poultice, and a poultice is basically when you crush the plant and you put it on a piece of fabric and onto the place that you have an issue with. Or you can make a balm from it. So you can either crush this and soak it in oil. You can use olive oil, coconut oil. Long term, you let it stand for 6 weeks. So if you want to do a quick turnaround, you can boil it for about 8 hours. That will then extract all the nutrients and actives in the plant, and that oil you can then put into a salve or a balm. Or if you want emergency issues, you just take it, you crush it, and you mix a little coconut oil with it, and you put it on the affected area or the burn or whatever the case may be. So there's quick ways and proper ways and long ways and different ways, whatever works for you, whatever you can do at that time. If it's an emergency, you go that way. If it's not, you go the other way. Okay, this plant is called the malva plant. Okay, it has like this type of leaf. Now the malva plant is also called the marshmallow tree. And the reason for that is it has mucilage or mucilage properties, which means that when you boil it, it thickens like mucus almost. So it has antibacterial properties, antimicrobial, so when in the 1800s children couldn't take medicine, and so when they had sore throats, they would boil this down and make marshmallows from it and eat, and the children would eat it as medicine because the marshmallow was what they could get down their sore throat, and it was soothing, but at the same time it was healing it because of the medicinal properties in the plant. So that's where the original marshmallow comes from. Now you can, but you don't need to. So you can use this in desserts, you can use this with rose water. There's various ways to use this, but the plant itself can also help with digestive issues. Yes, that is correct. The next plant or weed, this is called amaranth. And this is very similar. This is a baby one, and you get different species. So this is actually an ancient grain. So you see these little red balls here on top. On the bigger species, they actually grow very big, and you dry it out and you make flour from this. So if you go into a health shop, you will see there's amaranth flour. It's very nutritious, and it's gluten free. So it is a good wheat replacement. These things you can actually pop like popcorn when they grow a little bigger. But the leaves have a lot of nutrient properties, and it tastes like spinach. So you can replace it for spinach, or you can mix it, you can saute it, incorporate it into your food, and pick it alongside the road. So when times are tough, but you still want a nutrient supper or whatever meal, you can use amaranth. It also has lutein in, and that helps break down the microbes in your gut and helps it to digest quicker.
Question, Cindy, before you go on. These apps, like the plant identification apps that you use on your phone, do they identify these?
Yes, they identify almost every plant.
Okay, so you can actually use it for plant identification.
Yes. One thing with foraging, you must be absolutely sure it is the plant you think it is. If you're not sure, use the app. But if you do know how to identify them, great. But if you're not sure, rather don't use it, because it could be poisonous and harmful, because a lot of the weeds look very similar, and a lot of them can be toxic for you. So just be careful, know your stuff before using it. Then this is called plantain. You get a thin leaf and a broad leaf. A broad leaf looks like a bucky. It's so fat and round. It's actually from the banana family, the plantain. But this has amazing health properties. So it is mainly used for skin conditions. If you're on a hike or something and you got bitten by a spider or any insect, you can crush this or chew it and put it on the bite. Mosquito bites, any types of bites, this is good. It will draw out the toxins, but it will also neutralize and heal. This also helps with whatever wounds you have. So whether it's a cut or a burn or a scrape, it will help heal it. Plantain can also be used for asthma and respiratory problems, and you can sometimes eat it, but rather use it for medicine.
And you boil it and use it for medicine.
You can make a tea from it, but preferably use it more. It's got more topical properties.
It is believed to also snake bite. But the person who was bitten, they own spit.
Okay, so these grow crazy, especially just like summertime, and you want to pull it out because it grows so tall and it grows everywhere and it's a nuisance, but actually it's food. So this is barley. This is wild barley or rye, and this is wild oats. So when you willow it, which is just basically shaking it so that the inside, if you open this, you'll see there's a grain on the inside. This sheath that covers it protects the grain. So when you open this up, you'll see there's a grain on the